fighter.
Hello and welcome again to TPW. We're here continuing our week of action here in our new talent show where we display and showcase the future of TPW with these future stars. The new talent tag champions as well as the main tag champions kick it off in a huge match against the Nerds. They have a lot on their plate as they just faced the Rizzlers yesterday on the home show. We'll see if they're able to have a different outcome here against the Nerds here tonight. And Nick and Hector in a fatal four-way with Wolfman and Trickster involved in that match. We'll see how that favors heading more and more into their big mecha match that they have at the mecha pay-per-view of the new talent extravaganza, as you could say. And Cora Jade and Megan face off against the number one contender for Cora Jade's title, Carmella, as well as Sabrina. And Ty faces Preston Perseus, a huge matchup. Ty has an opportunity at the new talent the new talent title, the main title of the company. He won his part in the chamber match at the Bolt for Freedom pay-per-view for the new talent show. He'll face Pete Dunne one-on-one at the new talent mecha pay-per-view in a ladder match for that title. But he faces a veteran in Preston Perseus, a former new talent champion here tonight. And all that and more. We'll continue on here, starting off right into the action with our big tag match, a normal one fall to a finish match with the Nerds and the Thrill Seekers. And here we go, once again, Yi and Kyle in more action here, this time against the Professor and Mr. Groove, the Nerds they call themselves, against the Thrill Seekers, who are the double tag champions. But it looks like Professor and Mr. Groove dominating the tag champions right now. Not looking so well here in this tag match. But Hans, what do you think the tag champs have to do to try to win here tonight against Professor and Mr. Groove? Well, honestly, they're still pretty young in their careers. I mean, still Mr. Groove and Professor, but they have the size advantage in this match. That's what is the difference. Mr. Groove obviously very tall as well as Professor. But that didn't stop the longest reigning tag champions country dominance to keep the titles so long. And they pretty much left the new talent show as the longest reigning tag champions. So I don't count out Kyle and Yi 1 second, but they really need to prove themselves if they want to move on and be as promoted as they are being promoted, because holding the main tag titles and the new talent tag titles at the same time is something very impressive that no one has ever done in this company. So we'll see what the Rams saw in them to get this opportunity for the tag titles. I mean, yeah, Hans, it's the first time in history of TPW that two tag titles held at the same time, especially with rookies from the new talent show. I mean, that's never happened before. And huge shot with the table by the Professor, going for the first pin. And remember, this is one fall to a finish. The first pinfall is going to win the match. But as I was saying, you're completely right, Hans, in that aspect. But I mean, the thrill seekers still young in their career. Even if they end up losing the titles, you gotta imagine that they've already done so much in their young career with holding both tag titles at the same time. But we continue with this match, and Professor going right after Yi with the back suplex. And there's Mr. Groove going after Kyle. Right into the ring post. Oh, still very interesting turn of events with this match coming up next. You know, Nick, Hector have a huge rivalry right now. They're going to face each other at the Mecca pay-per-view for the step belt, which will be contested in the first ever underground title match at that pay-per-view. That's a huge matchup that I believe Nick won the last one that they had, so this is going to be a huge turn of events. We'll see if Nick can win the title or will Hector keep it. I mean, he fought so hard and long to finally win his first singles championship, but I don't know if he has what it takes in a underground match. Is more the style of Nick. He's more a big bruiser type person. Not saying that Hector isn't, but you know, it happens. But an interesting match indeed with that Fatal 4-Way coming up next, but it seems like the Nerds have the advantage over the tag champions. It doesn't seem like they're getting up anytime soon. Really dominant are Professor and Mr. Groove. Almost a 3 on Kyle there from Professor. But what a way to kick off our new talent show with this, right into the action with this tag match. And you know, the Way Show tomorrow night will include another tournament match for the Flame title to kick off the Away Show. That's going to be interesting to see who from the Away Show will compete in that matchup, or whoever's in that tournament. And what a quick win for Professor and Mr. Groove. Well, the Nerds walking up on top here. Maybe a future new talent tag title shot in their horizon. But we focus on the next match. Is a huge rivalry with Nick and Hector continuing, involving in this Fatal 4-Way Trickster and Wolfman. And it will be a huge matchup coming up next. We'll see how this goes.